tied at the top of the ninth here at Yankee Stadium.
The Yanks are up by 3, and the fans here can really feel another win.
And the Yankees hammer another one into the stands. That's the second one this game.
The crowd's going wild. It's another triumphant win for the beloved Yankees. There's no stopping them now.
Fans and reporters alike surround our home team as they return to their dugout.
Let's look back at some of the better plays of this game. Here's a surprisingly good line drive by Washington Smokey, but it's snagged by Yankee fielder Willie Mays and rocketed back to first for the out.
Here's the first out of the park home run of this game, smacked out by Yankees' own Mickey Mantle.
And here's our champions, relaxing after an easy win. Yankee coach Casey Stengel receiving a well-deserved pat on the back from his team.
Of course, we can't forget the Washington Senators. They played a good game if they only had a long ball hitter like Yankee Mickey Mantle.
For them, this has just been another lost game in a 5-game rut.
However, their faithful fans have not forsaken them. Though disappointed, they'll be back next time to cheer their beloved Senators to victory.
The other 6 months out of every year, we are hardly ever in Hannibal, we had heat over 100 lots.
Slide!
Casper Niles tried to fry an egg on the sidewalk.
Good old Smokey, got hit.
In Hannibal, they were always saying cool air was on its way from Canada. I certainly don't see any sign of it here. Do you?
No! Oh.
Do you?
Do I what?
See any sign of cool
You're
air?
blind, you're blind! See any sign of what, dear?
Never mind. It wasn't important.
Okay, Solvik, don't try to murder it. Just slip one through the infield. Come on, get lucky! Oh, boy! The ball's in the dirt and he swings at it. Oh, that does it.
Did the Washington Senators win, dear?
No, stupid Yankees won't get it.
Oh. Well, maybe they will next time.
Damn Yankees!
What, dear?
I'd like to lick those damn Yankees just once.
But how can you if they're champions?
One long ball hitter. That's all the team needs. Just one.
Honestly, Joe, you're going to get yourself a stroke if you keep this up. Or at least ulcers.
What?
Oh, Joe.
Oh.
Now, my friends, Sister and Doris, well, they like baseball, but they don't suffer so.
So cares the Yankees.
Well, I'm going to bed.
Damn Yankees.
Good night.
Meg, would you like to come out on the porch and get some fresh air?
Oh, I better not. I've got the bridge club tomorrow, and besides, I'm pretty tired. Good night.
Good night. Good night, old girl. Wham! Oh, one long ball hitter. That's all the team needs. I'd sell my soul to the devil for one long ball hitter. Hey, where'd you come from? Good evening. Who are you?
A man who agrees with you.
Agrees.
One long ball hitter. That's what the team needs.
Well, you're right about that. Do you live around here?
My name is Applegate, and I think we have something in common. A love for the national game.
You bet. Care to sit down?
Thanks. You don't like to see the Senators in 7th place, do you?
Well, we may pull together yet.
I have a proposition for you. Not only would you like to see the Senators win a pennant, but it's been your secret yearn all your life to be a baseball player yourself.
Well, I wasn't so bad in high school.
Not so bad. They were scouting you for Kansas City. You've still got your spike shoes and your glove. They're up in your bedroom.
Who told you?
How would you like to be the greatest baseball player in all of history?
Oh, big joke.
No joke. You can be a great ball player.
I can't even bend over and touch my toes.
Oh, try it. Just for laughs.
Hey, what do you know?
With my help, a lot of things can become easy. Do you smoke?
Hey, how'd you pull that off?
I'm handy with fire.
Who are you?
I'm quite a famous character, Mr. Boyle. I have historical significance as well. In fact, I'm responsible for most of history, you can name.
Listen, I know the gang is here, but you just better cut out.
So you finally flipped to it? What are you doing in here talking to yourself?
Talking to who?
It's a sign of old age, you know, Joe. Talking to yourself.
It is?
Is anything the matter?
No. I was just thinking about the game.
Oh, we went to the game yesterday. It was late. Yesterday I had the poorest hot dog I ever had. Is Meg still up?
No, she went to bed a while ago.
Oh, well then, we'll see her at Bridge Club tomorrow. Good night, Joe. Oh, we just came from our ballet lesson.
They couldn't see you?
No, they couldn't. Unamusing little steps, really. Oh, it was all the rage in the Middle Ages.
I think the heat's got to me. Do you mean that you really are...
Can't believe it, eh?
That's crazy. It can't...
Oh, the world is full of crazy things, Joe. It gets crazier every day.
Gosh. But what are you doing here?
Great events bring forth great men, Joe. They arise from nowhere. They take command. That's history.
What are you talking about?
I have chosen you, the most dedicated partisan of the noble Washington Senators, to be the hero who leads them out of the wilderness and into their championships.
But the Senators are in 7th place.
But with your powerful bludgeon and sparkling play, you'll inspire the team to greatness. We'll call you Hardy. Joe Hardy. You'll be 22 years old. They'll dedicate a whole new wing on that baseball museum in Cooperstown, dedicated to you, the Hardy Shrine.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Just leave everything to me.
My job, my wife.
Oh, this is a big operation, Joe. You can't let things like that stand in the way.
I just disappear, is that it?
It's very simple.
What happens after I stop being a baseball player? Then where would I be?
Well, Joe, it's fairly well known.
Yes, but if I do this...
Joe, it's not that unusual. I mean, how do you think some of these politicians around town are? And parking lot owners.
Still, if what they say is true...
Look, Joe, I've got something to trade here. I'm offering you a chance to be what you've wanted to be all your life.
In my line of work, we have what you call an escape clause.
This isn't a real estate deal.
If I don't like it, I ought to be able to get out.
Get out!
I've got my wife to consider.
All right, but I don't want to hear any more about your wife. Wives, they cause men more trouble than the Methodist Church. I'm trying to be understanding, Joe. I really am. But all this haggling. All right, I'll give you your chance to get out.
Sure, that
On the
means...
24th of September at 9 o'clock. I wouldn't do this ordinarily, but I don't want them damn Yankees to win.
You can say that again.
It's a deal.
It is?
On the other hand,
That's all?
sure. What did you expect to do? Sign on them, Bob? Some phony stuff like that? Come on, Joe. The team's waiting. Let's not waste any more time.
I just want to get my shoes and my glove. And leave a note for my wife.
Oh, all right. We'll tell her you're going to Little America to interest Eskimos in split-level housing or something.
I'm nearly ready.
I'll go outside and call a cab.
Let you know. girl, I love you so. Now I know it hasn't all been rosy. We've had squabbling days when tears were brought about. But in a moment or two, we would build and cool, and never even knew what we fought about. And now you're Joe, I still go, but he'll come back to you again. So sleep your sleep, old girl. Our love will keep, old girl, till then. So Ferguson gave me the signal to steal. It was a pitch out, and when I get to second, everybody was waiting for me. Except for the frick.
Hey, Solvik, what's a three-letter word for a sticky substance? Spit? No, that's four. Gum.
Gone!
Look, Roger, what time is this?
Hit and run, sure.
Okay, now you're still at bat.
I take.
Okay, now the count is 2-1.
I don't do nothing.
How can you not do anything? If I work the take signal, watch what follows. You go for it!
Oh, sure.
Why couldn't have you remembered that last night? You could have cost us a big inning.
It's not that I'm dumb, Benny.
Nobody said anything about you being dumb. Exactly.
It's just that when we play the Yankees, I kind of tense up. I lose my head. I figure, what the hell's the use?
Will you listen to this guy?
There is something different about it,
What do you mean?
Well, we don't make them same goofers when we're playing Kansas City.
Now listen to me, all of you. That's what I'm talking about. Boys, I know you're not yelling. Smokey, you bait into the fences until you drive me crazy. And Rocky, you played 3 games with a broken hand, but your mental state's way out in left field. Now listen to me. Baseball is only 1/2 skill. The other half is something else. Something bigger. You gotta have art. All you really need is art. When the others say you'll never win, that's when the dream should start. You gotta have hope. Don't sit around and hope. Nothing talks about it this year. Wait till next year and hope. When your luck is down to 0. Get your chin up off the floor. Mister, you can be a hero. You can open any door. There's nothing to it but to do it. You gotta have heart. Miles of heart. Oh, it's trying to be a genius somehow. But keep that old horse before the car. First, you gotta have heart.
A great slugger, we haven't got. A great pitcher, we haven't got. A great drummer, we haven't got. What do we got? We've got heart. All you really need is heart. When the odds say you'll never win, that's when the dream should start. We got hope. We will sit around and go. Now the solitary something to eat. Listen to speed, got hope.
Boys, I'm proud of you.
We're so happy to have her home.
Hum, hum, hum.
That's the hardy thing to do.
You know where Chip will come in. Hum, hum, hum.
So I said to
We got heart. Mother, mother, heart. Oh, we're trying to be a genius, of course. But keep that old horse before the car. We got heart. Mother, 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 heart. Oh, we're trying to be a genius, of course. But keep that old horse before the car.
Oh, what the heck?
We gotta get better, 'cause we can't get worse. And to add to it, we got heart. We got heart.
Van Buren, the Washington man.
And besides, the Yankees are a swell bunch of fellas.
Oh, yes, they're very polite, and then they beat your brains out.
They're just another team as far as I'm concerned.
They were talking about handicapping the Yankees, making them carry extra weights, like horses.
Yeah? So what the hell's on your mind, Mac?
Applegate is my name, but my card, sir.
I'm busy. See my secretary.
Mr. Van Buren, I'm a long-time fan of the Washington Senators, and for some time now I've been beating the bushes for talent. This is my protege, young Joe Hardy. He's quite a boy with a bad hair, and I think you should give him a trial.
Where you been playing, son?
Oh, here and there.
Where's here and there?
If you just let me hit a few, Mr. Van Buren.
Well, what have you got to lose?
Smokey!
Help any?
Yeah, take this kid down to the field.
Gee, thanks, Mr. Van Buren. I certainly hope
Tell Buster to throw him a few.
Sure thing.
Come on, Mac. Buster!
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
My protege may need my advice.
Buster will give him all the advice he needs. If you want to watch, go out in the stands. This field is for ball players. You don't mind, do you?
Oh, no, Mac. I love it. Just love it. Are you coming, my attractive friend?
Well, I'll look, but nothing will happen.
Wanna bet? He weighs 192 pounds. And chews juicy fruit.
You're a big help.
Play nothing much but sailing ball, huh? Whereabouts?
Southwest. The Midwest. Hannibal, Missouri.
Is that your hometown?
Yeah, that's it. Boy, does it get hot there sometimes. You know, we just sit around and wait for all that cool air to come down from Canada.
Where's Canada?
You do all right.
Thanks.
I think we might sign you up with a contract. Send you down to the farm club for a little seasoning.
Seasoning? Hold it! That is ridiculous!
How about it, kid?
No, sir, I don't think so.
What do you mean?
Well, I haven't got time.
Time?
Baseball is in a rut. If Ty Cobb came here looking for a chance, you'd send him off to New York for 3 years. Come on, Joe. Let's go, Revere. Appreciate it.
Come on, Mr. Van Buren, just give me one more chance, will ya? I love the Senators.
So do I. There are only a few of us left.
Get your badge. Buster!
What's got
The ball's only going for a 600-foot drive. That's the longest ball I ever saw in my life.
I swallowed my chewing tobacco.
I can't believe this kid has been us all that. Where could he have been all this time? You win, get your uniform.
Yeah!
Yes, I made it.
Wow, I made it! If they don't make Mr. Upgate, how can I ever thank you?
Oh, don't worry, Joe. I'm sure I'll think of someday.
Oh, baby, this is wonderful. Guys, listen. You don't think I'm crazy or off my chump or something, but you got no idea what this means.
Feels good, eh, Joe?
All my life I dreamed.
Oh, calm down, brother.
Oh, I will.
Take it easy, kid. I don't want you to tense up on us.
I must have tied the wrong knot.
Well, let me wait on you, boy. I got a feeling you're gonna bring on some luck.
Me too.
Yeah. No.
Oh, sit still.
Well, I'm sure glad I came by this morning.
Yes, something happened after all.
Give me the real story on this, will you?
Oh, my dear girl, he's a natural talent. That's all.
Don't be coy.
Thank you very much for the loan of your shoes.
You done right fine, Joe.
What's the matter with your own shoes? I saw you bringing in a pair.
Oh, those are too small. Small for me.
Your own shoes?
Yeah, I guess my feet had swollen. It must have been the excitement or the heat or something.
Come on, Joe. I'll take you up to the office and have you meet the commissioner.
That's great, but should I put on my shoes first?
Nah, come on.
We got
Wait! I got it! Shoeless Joe Hardy.
Is that what you're gonna call him?
That's what everyone's gonna call him. I'm gonna give this club some publicity.
Shoeless Joe, huh? Pretty good.
Come on, Mike, I'll help you celebrate. What's the game? Let's make Joe famous.
Sure, I'm willing.
Okay, but how do we make him famous?
Shoeless Joe from Hannibal, no.
as Joe Hardy. The name has become synonymous with heroism and dynamic play. This young man from Hannibal has won a string of 9 games for the Washington Senators, bringing them ever so close to clinching the pennant. His fabulous bludgeon and sparkling play has restored a new faith in the Senators, a faith which has long been denied. Hardy is a hit with the fans and a powerhouse on the diamond. This rookie came from nowhere, blessed the Senators with his magical abilities, and brought them out of their slump and on their way to victory. Shoeless Joe is sure to knock the socks off anyone who stands in his way. Look out, Yanks. Here comes Joe.
Came along in a puff of smoke. Joe, strong as the heart of a mighty oak. Joe, why don't you pick one up and smoke just like Joe?
Shoeless Joe came upon the scene, doodling hot, precious Listerine. Waddle, kills the germs that cause bad breath.
Here comes 2 him. I thought it was Joe Hardy. But you'll never get Joe Hardy. They'll never let you near him. Oh, look out. Here comes Mrs. Lutch. Who? No, the woman who owns the club.
Our readers are really burning to get some more dope on him. Oh, of course they are. And we want to cooperate in every way. That's why we've asked you here. But you know, sometimes I just don't understand you people.
Excuse me. May I have your autograph? It's for my niece. She's sick. Very sick. Muscular diathermy. What?
After all these lean years, we bring you a truly great ball player, and have you all to be proud of. And right away that Gloria Thorpe starts sniping him.
Oh, you know Gloria, Mrs. Walsh? The eager type. She's just curious.
It doesn't help.
Well, as a matter of fact, I'm curious myself. How about those shoes? How come he couldn't fit into his own pair of shoes?
A pair of spiked shoes. They all look alike. He just picked up the wrong ones, that's all. Good grief! What is the mystery there? This boy has gone from a pitch hitter to utter elimination in 1 month. He's making the whole team come to life, and all you people do is want to make trouble.
And I'll get you a parties, too. Look like girl with the open eye. Cute. Look, there's somebody else. He's no one at the door. Excuse me. Are you anybody?
Not a soul.
Now, Joe, you mustn't be temperamental.
I'm not. It's just the questions that damn Gloria Thorpe asks. None of her business.
Come on, Joe. Good press means a lot for the head office. Play a couple of games with him, will ya?
They're a bunch of crooks. You tell them one thing, they write whatever comes into their heads.
Look, you talk to him. I'll go and say he's off his feet.
Joe, you're giving me quite the prima donna.
Why do they have to keep after me?
Oh, don't worry. If you get in a jam, you can always turn to me.
I don't want to get into a jam.
Also, it seems as though you forgot who made you what you are today.
I'm batting .480.
As a baseball player, you are a triumph. As a man who goes through with a bargain, you leave something to be desired. I followed you last night,
Oh.
and I followed you the night before.
Oh. Well, don't you just know where I am without going through all that trouble?
No, Joe. I have to do most things the hard way. The only thing that comes absolutely effortlessly is that cigarette trick. And now I'm trying to break myself of the filthy habit.
Well, are there any objections to me walking around where I used to live?
Yes! You know how I feel about homes and lives.
But that's why I didn't tell you, Mr. Applegate. I love baseball, but I'm homesick.
I'm planning some diversion for you. I have sent for a very attractive girl from Chicago.
I don't like people from Chicago. I try to sell a
Oh,
house.
yes, with that, Joe. I'm offering you a chance to know one of the most fascinating women ever known in the history of the world.
No, thank you.
Well, just don't go back to Magnolia Street. Understand? I forbid it.
You don't own me yet. Not until 9 o'clock on the 24th.
And then,
Is it so terrible just to want to go home?
yes, it's good. I know what you're big for that kind of sentimental nonsense. Now you just think things over.
Well, I am thinking things over. I've been thinking about a lot of things. Man doesn't know what he has until he loses it. When a man has the love
me tell you that everybody in our little old town is just as pleased as pumpkins with our little old Joe.
Well, thank little old you and thank little old Joe.
Quit picking on the boy, will you? He hasn't got any more to tell you. You want to ask questions? Ask me.
Okay? Do you think Washington's going to win the pennant? When I swim the channel.
Hey, what's so damn funny when I'm winning the pennant? Now, Joe, who's winning more games than we are?
Well, Joe.
I don't see why it's a funny idea we should top the pennant. When all we gotta do is win games.
Here we are.
Yeah. I guess I talk too much.
No, you didn't. These newspaper people don't know what it is to have their heart in a ball club. Okay, we're not even in the first division, but strange things happen in baseball. We're climbing. We're moving up. So you think what you please, and I'll think what I please. But don't blame me for hoping, and don't blame me for loving this boy who made it possible for me to hope. Now, you can go put in your papers that I say we'll have tennis soda by the 25th of September. That's what we think, isn't it, Joe?
The 25th? The season ends on the 25th? We'll have it sorted out by the 24th.
Now, very good statement for you.
How sneaky can a fellow get? Now what was that last number? 6. Hello, Al? It's me. What do you mean, who? Who else would it be? Get Bill up here. Now! Lola!
Hiya, Chief.
Welcome to the nation's capital.
Thanks, Chief.
Did you have a good flight?
Perfect. The plane crashed in Cleveland.
Good, good. Now, how about that job in Chicago?
Oh, cleared the whole thing up before I left. I got the old boy to embezzle $100,000 and lost it for him at the racetrack. Then his wife left him, and he took to drink. I told him I was through, and he jumped out of a window. 20-second story.
That's fine enough. That's fine.
Want me to try the Empire State on the next one?
No, Lola. This is a straight seduction job. A new boy I just got a hold of. Oh, look, Lola. I've done this terrible, foolish thing. I let this real estate genius talk me into an escape clause.
I never heard of it.
And you never will again. Look, Lola, I've just got too much on my mind. It slipped by me. I'm overworked.
Oh, I know. Poor dear. elections coming up.
So when I meet this Joe Hardy, do I...
Joe Hardy?
That's his name.
Gee, they say he's great. Clarence just raved about him.
Who's Clarence?
You know.
Look, Lola, here's the tie-up. I have got thousands of Washington fans drooling under the illusion that the Senators are going to win the pennant.
Oh, Chief, that's awfully good. There'll be suicides, heart attacks, apoplexy, just like the good old days.
Yes, but the key to the whole thing is this fellow. He wants to go back to his wife. For all I know, he's sneaking off there right this very minute.
Well, don't worry, Chief. You know I'm pretty good at making men better get their wives. I'll give him the standard vampire treatment.
Oh, look, Lola, there isn't a homewrecker on my staff better than you. But this fellow's different. He's stubborn.
Oh, come on, Chief. You know I've got what it takes. Don't make me brag. I took the zing out of the king of Siam. I took the starch out of the sails of the Prince of Wales. There's no great art yet in the heart of a man on a silver platter. A little brain, a little talent with an emphasis on the latter. I make mincemeat out of a sweet young farmer. I knock the fight out of a night when I pierced his armor, and I'll bet I can upset every male in a Yale regatta. A little brain, a little talent with an emphasis on the latter. You gotta know just what to say and how to say it. You gotta know what games to play and how to play it. You gotta stack those decks with a couple of extra aces. And this queen has her aces in all the right places. I've done much more than that old bore, Delilah. I took the curl out of the hair of a millionaire. There is no trick getting some hick who is cool, just a little warmer, a little talent, a little brains with an emphasis on the former. Lit up a home way up in Nome, Alaska, and wrecked the life of every wife down in Madagascar. Ask me why. Weak men will die for me, strong men simply shatter. A little brains, a little talent with an emphasis on the latter. You gotta know just what to do and how to do it. You gotta know what tea to brew and how to brew it. Delilah claimed a haircut made her man a weakling. But when they turned the lamps on, guess who was with Samson? Bring on that boy, he'll be a toy to Lola. Just one more case she can erase with that old example of what's my plan. Same as with any man, I'll use the standard pattern plus a little this and a little that with an emphasis on the latter.
Well, Maisie, you might as well face it. Joe is never coming back.
I like to pretend he is.
Well, you've got to go on living.
I am living.
You know, living life to the full. Now come with us. We're going down to the station to see Gregory Peck coming on the train from California. Come in.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were the deliveries.
No, I came about. That is, someone said you had a room you might be willing to rent.
Me? Rent a room?
That's what they said. Some fella down at the corner. I'm looking for a nice, quiet place.
My goodness, I never even thought of renting a room.
I wouldn't be any trouble. I can promise you that.
Well, I'm sure you wouldn't. But you see, Mr.
Joe Hardy.
My husband's name is Joe.
Is that so? That's quite a coincidence.
He's away.
Oh. For long?
Not too long, I hope. He had to go on a trip.
Well, I guess that's why that man thought you'd have the extra room.
I wonder who that could be.
Maisie!
Oh, dear. Excuse me. We're cooking for the Bridge Club. A friend of mine and her sister from my hometown. Just make yourself at home. I'm sorry to have taken so long. My friends think it'll be good for me to take in a boarder.
I'd certainly appreciate it.
They're coming right in to meet you as soon as they fix their hair. I have a nice room that was my husband's den that we use as a guest room. It has a nice studio couch. Would you like to see it?
Oh, I know it'll be all right.
Better take a look at it. Oh, and I'd have to ask you not to use the downstairs when I have bridge club. That's every 3 days.
That wouldn't bother me. I'm away quite a bit anyhow. I go away for like 2 or 3 weeks at a time.
Oh, I see.
You have to live in hotels when you're on the road. And you get kind of lonely. Just to be in somebody's house. You see, that's why I was just walking around the neighborhood, wishing I could live out this way.
I guess I see through you. You just miss somebody you've left behind. Is that it?
Yes, I do. I miss somebody something awful.
Well, I know how that is.
A man doesn't know what he has until he loses it. When a man has the love of a woman, he abuses it. I didn't know what I had when I had my old love. I didn't know what I had till I said goodbye, old love. Yes, a man doesn't know what he has till it is no longer around, but the happy thought is, whatever it is, he's lost. He may someday once again be found.
I know what you mean, Joe, only too well, for I am lonely
upstairs. He's going to take it. He's just clearing out a couple of drawers.
But didn't you want us to look him over first? I thought it was
I know I did, but you can just tell he's such a nice boy. Look out, here he is. I want you to meet my friends. This is Mr. Harper, Sister Miller,
Hello there.
and Doris Miller.
How do you do? Well, this has been a glorious evening. Sister, come here. Excuse me.
Look, Mrs. Boyd, now here's a mighty funny thing. When I was upstairs clearing out them drawers, I found this envelope addressed to you.
You did? Well, that's strange. I thought I looked everywhere after. Well, what do you know about that? Oh my gosh! Look, money! Well, say, you certainly have brought me luck. Look at this, girls. I guess Joe left it here and there.
You're Joe Hardy, aren't you?
I guess I am.
Joe Hardy, Meg, not Mr. Harper. You're Joe Hardy. He's the greatest baseball player. Oh my goodness. I'm flabbergasted. Oh gee, Joe Hardy. May I have your autograph? I'll talk to you, Meg. He's a hero. How do you do? Oh, we saw the game and that home run you made in the seventh. Was that an inside pitch? Was he trying to loosen you up? And that wonderful double play you made with Kurt. Did you hurt your hand? May I have your autograph? That's Doris. D-O-R.
Yes, good morning.
I'm from the fire marshal.
Where?
The fire marshal. I'm just serving official notice in the neighborhood.
What kind of
A
notice?
new zoning law. No one is permitted to take in rumors.
But they do. People do.
Effective immediately.
What's this?
Why, this man, he just...
Don't worry, Meg. I mean, Mrs. Boyd. Let me talk to him.
What is it?
Hey, Mr. Applegate, you're carrying things too far.
Joe, she's here. The one I was telling you about. The real sexy baby.
But if you keep hounding me this way, I'm not going to be able to play with a dam.
Do you think I like it? Wasting my time? Not to mention the money spent on props.
Can't you understand how I feel? No. I was married when I was only 20. And no matter what went wrong with my life or my business, I had someone I could trust. A place I felt protected. This home. I can't get over it all at once.
Joe, you're just not trying.
And if you want to know something, I rented a room here.
But I told you. Ooh, yeah, that hurt. My boss.
Oh, he's gone.
What did he want?
He was just a practical joker.
Oh, I'm not much of a judge of character. That's what my husband always said.
We're going to fix your mouth with a lot of truthful baseball pictures, Mr. Hardy.
My husband's a great fan, you know.
Oh, a fanatic. Every night in front of the television set, he's that big, fat slob sitting there.
Sure.
Mr. Applegate, one more thing.
Yes.
When Joe was living back in Handball, did he go by the same name?
Yes, Hardy. You spell it with an H.
What's so funny?
Oh, nothing. Something came to mind. It doesn't matter.
He played a nice game tonight.
Yes, he did. His batting average was up 4 more points. He's now batting .528. Not bad for a raw rookie.
Yes, very raw.
A charming girl. She's going to make some nice young man very unhappy.
3 for 5, kid. 3 for 5.
Hey, Rock, the dumb blonde from the drugstore's up there waiting for you.
Tell her to keep chewing gum till I get there.
She asked was I the reception committee.
Well, you sure dressed the part.
Oh, pretty sexy, Smokey.
Did you see the way Ross threw down his glove when I did that 3-2 pitch?
Yeah, I swing the ball. Next thing I know, I'm riding into third.
Senators 9. Well-known Yankees 2. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to memorize that. Hey, boys. Hey. I was just talking to Mrs. Welch. She's pretty clean.
Yeah.
Let's just play tomorrow. We'll pin the air back to blown out for her.
Yeah.
3 for 5.
3 for 5.
Rock, the blonde is tired of gum. She says she wants something to eat.
I see you're even formal now.
Hey, Joe, how'd you feel?
Fine. Yeah, what'd you tell the great visible audience?
I told him we're lifting our mortgage on the second division. We're taking an option on first place.
Oh, nice.
You sound like one of them white-collar workers.
I used to sell a little real estate, you know, just a sideline.
Hey, every ball player should have a sideline.
Good evening, gentlemen. Great game, Joe. I am proud of you, my boy.
Night, Joe.
Night, Joe.
Night, Joe.
You did it. You beat the Yankees.
Yeah, if you just take that doubleheader tomorrow, wouldn't that be great?
Oh, you will, Joe. You will. I feel it in my bones. Hey, Joe. You didn't notice by any chance that charming young lady sitting in the box next to me?
Yeah, I saw her.
She wants to meet you. I'll tell her to come in.
Well, wait till I get my pants on.
That's my boy.
Say, Mr. Applegate, I got sort of a date. Well, out home, I mean. I know you don't like it.
Oh, but you're right, Joe. I do like it. I've changed my mind. I just want you to be happy.
Thanks.
It's just that she's such a sweet kid and all. She wants to meet you so
Sure,
much.
sure.
Well, she talked about you all through the game. Here we are. Lola. Joe Hardy.
How do you do?
I have seen him from a distance.
I admire him.
You should not tell what I admire.
Joe, this is Senorita Lolita Banana. You may have recognized her picture in the paper. She was Miss West Indies 1957.
Well, it's certainly a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
You kids excuse me. I have got to get a hot dog.
But Mr. Applegate, don't go, please, don't. Gee, where are my manners? Won't you sit down?
Oh, you are so polite. This is where you all get ready.
Yes, ma'am.
Interesting. The truth is, Mr. Cho, I do not know how to talk to a man so famous like you.
Well, how about you, Miss West Indies? Now that's going some.
Oh, it is silly. I am ashamed he told you. Mr. Applegate tries to show me off too much. Because my picture is in the papers, and because maybe I am pleasing to look at in a bathing suit. Is that important?
Well, as the fellas around here would say, it ain't bad.
No, Joe. What is inside me? If I am an interesting person, that's important.
Oh, I agree.
What are those?
Oh, that's where we put our stuff after the game.
Oh, Joe, do you like music? Do you like dancing?
Well, I'm not that hot at dancing, but I do like music. I studied cornet for 3 years.
Oh, do you help me down, please?
Sure. Actually, I studied for 4 years. My teacher said I had a natural lip.
Oh?
For cornet playing, that is. See, to play the cornet, you have to have great lips.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Oh, Joe. You are a wonderful boy.
I am?
You are so honest.
Well, I'm honest, but I'm dumb, too.
I like people who do not brag about themselves.
Well, me too. Say, Mr. Avenue was supposed to be around.
Joe, do you know you and I feel just alike about things?
We do?
I think we shall become to know each other quite well. Joe, would you like to take me somewhere tonight?
Gee, I sure would, but you know what Mr. Van Buren would say.
He'd say you lucky boy.
No, he'd say it's late. He wants to get to bed real early.
Any particular place? Oh, Joe, you think I am a naughty girl?
No, I don't. It's just, I rented this place up in Chevy Chase this afternoon. And I promised I'd move in tonight. So I gotta go home.
Home?
Yeah, I promised I'd be there.
Do you want to hurt Lola's feelings?
No, I don't want to hurt anybody's
But
feelings.
Lola wants you to stay with her.
But we gotta keep training, strict rules and all that.
You can tell me all their rules.
You're making things very complicated.
Then be good boy.
I'm trying to.
And do like Lola tell you to do. Lola Gates and little man, little Lola wants to make up your mind to have no regrets. Recline yourself, resign yourself, your friend. I always get what I aim for, and your heart and soul is what I came for. Whatever Lola wants, Lola gets. No use to fight. Don't you know you can't win? You're no exception to the rule. I'm irresistible, you're forgiving. Give in. Give in. Hello, Joe. It's me. Do you like my ruffles? now for your food. Give in. Give in.
If it were you I promised to come home to, you'd want me to, wouldn't you?
Oh, I see.
I mean, you're a wonderful person and all. If things were different, maybe, but... And if I wish I was two people. But I'm only one. And I'm married. What a flop! Just a reasonable case, eh?
I was wrong. He is different.
Alibi,
I never ran up against one like that before.
Oh, your methods are old-fashioned. Get yourself a new line. Whatever love was.
All right, Chief. You just give me time. Just give me
There
time.
isn't any time. Okay. They go on the western trip. But when they get back, I'll smoke them out. I'll start a scandal in the neighborhood. Then she'll have to throw them out.
What kind of a scandal?
Oh, dear Lord. He's living in that house with that woman. Aren't you shocked? I am.
very nice of you, Miss Banana.
No, Miss Banana's gone. No accent, didn't you notice? She failed this one.
Kidding me again, I guess.
No, Joe, just kidding myself. I'm just a bad hussy who organized the fan club without instructions from Mr. A.
Hey, he wanted us to lose today, didn't he? Well, didn't you hear him give me all that razzing up the game? You know, personal things. Anything just to put me off. That's why I threw the ball in the stands. I was trying to hit him.
You let in 2 runs and you hit an old lady. He was delighted.
But what does he want?
Tomorrow is the 24th.
Yes?
I think he doesn't want to lose you.
And what do you want?
I would like to be your friend.
Well, I guess you mean it. Thanks.
Joe, you make me feel girlish. And I'm 172 years old. You see, many men have loved me. Hopelessly. But I felt nothing. And wouldn't you know it, you're such a good, loyal, dumb, ordinary man. You make me feel tender. It's quite exciting. You still believe me?
Of course I do.
Ball
Look out!
Oh, Baldwell! What business is it of yours where Joe Hardy lives anyway?
I'm curious, that's all.
Oh, Joe moved out of the motel. Why did you move, Joe?
To be closer to you. And let me tell you something else. We're gonna win that pennant tomorrow. You wait and see.
That's the spirit. That's the way a ball player should talk, don't you think?
I think a lot of things, my friend. You see, I just come back from a trip. From Hannibal, Missouri.
Oh, and did you say hello to the boys at the Bugle?
There is no bugle, Mr. Apple Juice.
You know my name.
Yes, I do know your name, but I do not know Joe Hardy.
Oh, what's that crap?
Who is he really?
If you're referring to the rumor that he is in reality Shifty McCoy, then I deny it emphatically.
Who's Shifty McCoy?
All right, if you haven't heard it, I haven't said it. What's your big problem anyhow? Why do you say he's not Joe Hardy?
No one in Hannibal has ever seen or heard of this Joe Hardy. His birth isn't registered there. He's a fake. Where did he really come from?
Don't be so nosy. Go home. Get married. Have children.
I thought I told them to clear the stage. Okay, excuse me, miss.
Lauren. Benny, is that you? Oh, gosh. You look pretty. You ever heard of a ball player named Shifty McCoy?
Yeah, you mean that guy that took a bride down in the Mexican League about 4 years ago?
Oh.
Yeah, through a game they caught him at it.
What happened?
Took her on land. He hasn't been heard of since.
Did you know him?
No, Miss Secord. But I remember seeing his picture in the newspaper at the time. It was quite a scandal.
Of course, the paper, that's from
Miss Welch, I'm ready. Good, we're ready for you.
Can I use the phone?
Yes, it's right there.
stepping on everyone's feet. But if everyone's feeling okay, why don't they just say hey? When music carries them away. Who's got the pain when they do mambo? Who's got the pain when they go oh? Who's got the pain when they do mambo? I know who. Do you?
Now, come on, everybody, let's show Joe what we really think of.
Yankees are buying this whole thing.
Yeah.
Sure, they're scared of us. Now listen to me. Whether Jones with us here today or not, you guys go out there and play red-hot baseball.
Sure.
Okay.
We're the best club in the league, and you know it. Now when you guys go out there, I want you to take that field and forget about Joe. And go out there and fill up that stadium with so many base hits, those Cleveland Indians think it's the Third World War.
No problem.
Fredo. Guys, Ben is right.
Yeah, we gotta forget about Joe. Just think about the game.
Well, you can't play if you're worried. I found that out.
That's why I got this outside hobby. Somebody give me a 4-letter word for you can do it to an egg.
What did the Cleveland Indians do to us yesterday?
They murdered us.
Hey, nix on that stuff. Not murdered. Beat. Talk about something cheerful, will ya? Yeah, like women. Yeah.
No women. You forget the rules.
Nobody forget about women.
Ray says if we want to make this big league team, we got to keep remembering them strict rules.
Well, he's right.
No women. No late hours. No drinking. No women. We've got to keep our minds on the game. We gotta think about the game. The game. The game. We gotta think about the game. The game. The game. Bruce and fries may be great. Those are great. They'll have to wait while we think about the game. There was that waitress back in Kansas City. Milk went up with number 3. Yeah. Yeah. Man, her perfume sure did smell. We got her up some bio tells me. Yeah. Yeah. She fills a pint of gin. More or less. The lights so up that she slips up her dress. Yeah. 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 But then I thought about the game. The game. The game. Yes, I thought about the game. The game. The game. Oh, I got the lady high. I just left her high and dry because I thought about the game. Thought about the game.
There was that folding car that I got lost in on the Silverado.
Yeah. Yeah.
The apartment doors don't look the same. And what is this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Line and stacks and absolutely fair.
Fair.
With nothing separating us but air.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And I thought about the game.
The game. The game.
Yes, I thought about the game.
The game. The game.
No, I wasn't dignity. All I said was modesty. Because I thought about the game.
He thought about the game. When you see me, I remember how day.
When you're trying for some wrong,
Refrain.
When you lose me like rats, and the clock says it's 11, and suddenly each roll you draw number 7, and you're in the kind of die women are men.
Be polite, say good night. You should be in bed by then when your mother makes you eat. Remember the Yankees. Remember, no giving. Every rule we shall obey to be sure. 'Cause to win we've got to stay good and pure. Good and pure.
Hey, Rock, remember when we took a ride?
Operating side by side. Yeah. Yeah.
We're at a Catharines hospital.
The night is warm, the skies are chilly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I suggest we sleep beneath a tree.
With no one there but Rock, the chicks, and me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So there we are, laying side by side under a tree.
4 minds with one single heart.
I look at my girl.
And I look at mine.
And then, with one fell swoop,
But then they thought about the game, the game. Yes, we thought about the game, the game. Do what women want and all. We will see you in the fall. But for now we've got to stall every day. And think about the game, think about the game. Think about the things, about the things, about the things, about the things, about the things.
Wow, we're finally here! Oh, it smells! Where's the team?
Maybe we should camp out tonight.
We're gonna win the game! But they lost that night.
That's because Joe wasn't there.
Joe! Oh, don't worry. Tonight's the game that really counts.
I can't believe we're finally in the Senator's locker room. And there's nobody here.
What are we going to do now?
I know. We're going to go to the trial. That's what. And Joe will be there.
There's no point in staying. There's nobody here anyways.
Joe,
Meg,
thank you for meeting me. I wasn't sure if it was all right to phone you.
of course it was all right.
Joe, I had something to explain. I'm really sorry about your giving up your room at my house. I feel responsible. I know you were concerned about the gossip affecting me, but I just wanted you to know I really don't care how much people talk. Is the hearing still tonight?
Yes, I guess it's all for the best. It's the 24th. It'll all be over soon.
You mean the baseball season?
Everything.
How you talk. Everything what?
We play the Yankees tonight for the pennant. If I wasn't in the game, would you think I was a crook?
Well, of course I wouldn't.
Do you think I'm Shifty McCoy?
I know you're not. It's silly. You're not in the least bit shifty. You're moody. Now, if they called you Moody McCoy, I think there might be some grounds.
Well, at least I want to have my name cleared before I disappear.
What in goodness name are you talking about?
There's this witness coming from Mexico who knew Shifty McCoy. He's coming to the hearing tonight, and then I'll be proved innocent.
Well, of course you are. You're a good boy. I know that.
Do you? Do you think I come from Hannibal?
No, Joe, I don't. But it's just as Sister and Doris said. If you like to pretend you did, well, you must have your reasons. And it's an honor to the town. But I know you're good. I may not be a judge of character, but I know when somebody's good. That's why I say that Joe, the other Joe, will come back. Because he was a good man, too. And now that you're gone, I miss him more than ever.
He will come back.
Oh, you don't have to cheer me up.
He's closer than you think.
Well, what would you know about it?
That's all right. Just remember what I said.
So near to you, as we
It's just psychology, baby. Just psychology. You don't really think this noble young Joe Hardy will abandon the team and the men who have trusted in him? Never.
But suppose.
You're not supposed to suppose. I've put a lot of effort into this case.
Well, he is an interesting boy.
And once I've got him for keeps, I'll make him throw the game. That'll kill him.
That's for me. I feel sorry for him.
What did you say?
I said I feel sorry for him.
I have noticed of late a certain laxity on your part. Have you forgotten everything I ever taught you? All right, 100 times.
Never feel sorry for anybody. Never feel sorry for anybody.
I have to pick out
Never
something
feel sorry
interesting for this evening's
Never feel
here.
sorry for anybody.
Now this
Never
looks
feel sorry
terrible. I'll wear it. Can
Never
anybody
feel
guess
sorry
who
for
that
anybody.
is?
Never feel sorry for
Come on
anybody.
in, Joe.
Never feel sorry for
Knock it
anybody.
off, Lola. Later. Can't you see we've got the world's greatest baseball player here? Let's pay him homage.
That's very kind of you to say that, Mr. Applegate. But it doesn't look as if Joe Hardy will ever make the Hall of Fame.
One can never tell.
I've made my decision. That's what I came to tell you about. It's the 24th, and I wish to exercise the escape clause, which was to take place today.
Aren't you being a little, hasty?
I've thought it all over. I found there's more to life than being a hero.
Oh, deep this boy, very deep.
I want out. I want to go back.
Very well. At 5 minutes to 9, if you still want out, say the word.
But what if the hearing's still going on? Are you going to change me in front of everybody?
No, that would cause talk. No, all you have to do is say, let's step into the next room. Joe Hardy will walk through the door and will never be seen of again. Taking it on the land, they'll say.
I just want to be sure there was no misunderstanding. Goodbye, Lola.
Never feel sorry for anybody.
Let's not have the latter. Let's have the spirit.
Never feel sorry for anybody.
Don't get impudent with me.
Anybody. Never feel sorry
You
for
get
anybody.
fresh with me and I'll put you back on your broom. Now, while you go and get ready for this evening's hearing, I want you to think of 3 dirty tricks. And they'd better be good. Oh, what's the matter with you, huh? You discourage me. Whenever I, from time to time, depressed, and a trouble wells and swells within my breast, I find it right deep inside of me. As I fondly walk the lane of memory, I see burning parts of me. One, if ever I have seen one, and hero through through that lovely place. Antoinette, a dainty queen, with her quaint gaiety. Those are the good old days. I'd see Indians at Rankin, an empty colored wagon, when scalping the settlers was the big disgrace. And that glorious morn, Jack the Ripper was born. Those are the good old days. I'd sit in my rocking chair, so peacefully rocking there, counting my blessings by the stone. The rack was in fashion, the plays were my passion. Each day held a new joy in store. Oh, was anybody happy? I see candles a luncheon, a missionary luncheon. The years may have flown, but the memory stays, like the hopes that were dashed when the stock market crashed. Yeah, those are the good old days. I walked a million miles or more, but some of the floor was good. Oh, man.
Here are the 6 major highlights for this afternoon's hearing on the identification and culpability of Senator rookie shortstop Joe Hardy.
Come on, tell us, or Joe Hardy, whatever he is.
We'll get to the bottom of this shifty McCoy.
Joe Hardy, who initially had this to say for himself.
I've been to Mexico in my entire life. I swear, like everything I hold sacred, that I've never known of Shifty McCoy, and I'm not that man. Honest to God, I'm not.
Still, he was unable to produce any identification whatsoever, which moved team owner Mrs. Welch to...
I'm really proud of this all, because despite Joe's little identification problem, there is not one shred of concrete evidence against him. Now, somebody better come up with some legitimate testimony, because we have the game to win tonight. And we mean business. No ifs, ands, or...
But her threat had minimal effect on the hearing, which dragged on into the afternoon, until team manager Benny Van Buren, with one eye on the clock, made one of his usual calm and level-headed suggestions.
Don't just shoot me. Look, Commissioner, we gotta go to the stadium right now, and it'd be just nifty if we could take our star ball player with us. Unless, of course, you got a couple of bucks of your own on those pins.
Yanked from the courtroom just before contempt charges were pressed, Van Buren and his team were sadly not present when the surprise witness arrived early in the evening and presented herself to the commission as the so-called wife of Shifty McCoy. Senior McCoy claimed to have arrived on 9 different buses in order to testify that her husband was
Louse, a no-good Pachuco, who left me in a cantina in El Paso waiting for Chimichang to take him. But he went off to Guadalajara with some two-bit no-good gringo, Putana.
Without substantiation of Senior McCoy's citizenship, marriage, address, age, or hair color, the only responsible and valid testimony seemed to come from sports reporter Gloria Thor. Dressed in a simple silk shanton suit, her hair impeccably sleek, her manner the epitome of savvy, sophisticated sang-froid. You like it? Oh, I do. Although her accusations necessitated the hearings, she smartly deferred to the man she claimed discovered Joe Hardy and even first mentioned Shifty McCoy to me.
Please, you subpoena him. We can all get to the bottom of this, and we can all go home.
By the way, if anyone cares, now the top of the fourth, and the score is 4-0 Yankees. So that's where today's hearing ground to a halt. And although Mr. LP was found and arrived shortly before 8 o'clock, he seemed somehow unable to testify.
And nothing but the truth, so help you God?
You don't have another version of that oath, do you?
Come on, Mr. Applegate, I know what you're doing. No matter what happens, you'll stall till 9 o'clock's come and gone. Please, if not for me, for the team. I gotta help the guys before I go back to Meg. I've got to.
My, but you are inflicted on you. You've just got to have everything. You need some nice, quiet place to think things over. And I know just the place.
How can I be? I'm going back to Meg. But the guys, I'm gonna let them down in the worst way. No matter what I do, someone gets hurt. I'm so miserable I can't even move.
Joe, I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault, Lola. I got myself into this mess.
Joe! Are you there, Joe?
Quick, it's only 8:30. You still have half an hour to play ball like you've never played before. Like your life depended on it.
But how?
You can get out that way.
Thanks.
Remember, like your soul depended on it.
Joe? Is that you, Joe? Lola, what are you doing here?
Why? Where are we?
This is Limbo. Let's go. As soon as I nail Joe, we gotta work that final game. There are 48,000 souls right for the picking. This is no time to rest.
Oh, give yourself a break, will you? I've never seen anybody work so hard in my life. You've been up since dawn, condemning, spitting, cursing. You must be exhausted.
Yeah, well, I am a little. It is a killer schedule.
Who are those people over there?
Oh, well, we've got all the famous lovers of history here in Limbo. That's, Romeo and Juliet over there, and, Tristan and Isolde over there.
And us, the lost soul. Come on, Chief, I'm being romantic.
You are? Oh, you're one of a kind, Lola.
We're two of a kind.
And you are good.
You're not so bad yourself.
Yes, I
Two lost souls on the highway of life. We ain't even got a sister or brother, but ain't it just great? Ain't it just grand? We've got each other. Two lost ships on a stormy sea. One with no sail and one with no rudder, but ain't it just great? Ain't it just grand? We've got each other. Two lost ships in the wild southern hills, far from the other jacks and chills. We've wandered away and went astray, but we ain't fussing 'cause we've got us and we're two lost souls on the highway of life, and there is no one
It's the bottom of the ninth inning. And the score, Yankees 4, Washington 3. One out, and Henry Anderson holding at first base.
And stepping up to the plate, number 28, Vernon Hineswell.
There's a drive to deep center field. Mickey Mantle going back. He's digging for that ball. He reaches up. He's got it!
Anderson hanging up at first base. He's going to try for second. Here comes the throw from Mantle, and Anderson slides in. He's safe at second.
Puts Henry Anderson in scoring position now.
What's happening? What's the time? Hasn't anybody got a watch? It's no wonder the Republicans are still in office.
It's 5-9.
I can't believe we're this late.
2 away in the bottom of the ninth. And stepping up to the plate, shoeless Joe Carney!
Wait just a minute.
That last at bat was his first appearance here tonight. Hardy blasted that fastball into the second deck and brought the score to Yankees 4, Senators 3.
He did what? He isn't even supposed to be here.
Come on, Joe! Come on, Joe! Come on, Joe!
Are you out of your mind?
I don't know what came over me.
The pitcher's into the windup. Around comes the left arm. Here comes the pitch.
Watch this.
Steer right, a blazing fastball, high and inside. Hardy never saw it.
What was that?
You don't really think I'm going to let real estate win, do you?
2 away. The count is 0-1. Whitey Ford, 2 pitches away from this crucially aching, waiting.
Rookie Hardy, shoeless Joe, just one swing away from clinching the greatest comeback in baseball history.
And here's the windup. The pitch. You're right. It's unbelievable.
It's all in the wrist. What's the time? What is the time? No trick, you promised. Stay and win. You can have it all. Everything.
Looks the second.
You're lying. Let me go.
It may go foul. No, it's fair.
Come on, come on.
mysteries that face Washington tonight. What happened to Joe Hardy at home plate? And once Henry Anderson scored, where did Hardy go? Where is he? And what are the Senators' chances for the World Series if he can't be found? For Sports Wrap, this is Joey Littleton. Tune in for the 11 o'clock final.
Sister, is that you?
Meg, I'm back.
Joe! Joe, I'm a sight.
A wonderful sight.
Oh, Joe! Where have you been? No, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean to ask you that.
Don't ask it.
I didn't mean to.
Don't ever ask it.
I won't. You've been on a secret mission. But you're back.
If you'll have me. All right, Joe.
Is something the matter?
Say things for me.
What kind of things?
Things about us. We've had our little show. Oh, look, Joe. It was a mean trick of me to turn you back. It was an impulse, and I regret it. But I'll make amends. I can change you back into Joe Hardy. You can show up tomorrow and win the World Series. Be a hero.
I didn't know what I had.
Oh, look, Joe.
When I had
I'm not really a bad guy.
I didn't know what I said goodbye.
I brought all this to you. What's the matter, boy?
She has
presentations and acknowledge a few people. You're welcome to stay for the presentations. We have a reception, meet the cast reception afterwards. There'll be refreshments provided. So please just sit tight. Bear with us. Cast and crews, please, crews, just sit down. Try to find a spot for yourself. Have a seat. There's space on the floor. Make sure that you want it. Cast, if you guys would like to sit down.
First of all, we'd like to thank our leads. Our leads are Tara Hall, Troy Western, Liz Foley, Lindsay Wilson, Jillian Eckert, and Jeff Penrose. I'd also like to thank the people who built this microphone because it's really tall. I'd like to thank the student producers who do everything that everybody that everybody else doesn't do, but it still needs to get done. The producers are Chaitra, Jen Hart, Troy Western, who doesn't get another gift, Will Weicker, Mark Marshall, and Sherry Kendrick. I'd like to give them a big round of applause.
This is just the technical of the Mr. Monroe, Miss Armstrong, Mr. McDonald, and Mr. Jurgensen. Could you please come up?
Mrs. Miller, Mrs. Machistita, Mrs. Upper, and Mrs. Baker.
I'm here to thank the makeup committee, the head of the makeup committee, the student head, was Joanne Helpy. And the staff, Mrs. Clark,
Generation X. So that's Katarina Lundblad, who helped out with music, James Coote, who helped us with acting, Nick Nassif, who did our pyrotechnics, and Ty Hamilton, who did lighting, and Jason Reed, who did my video scene. So, make me come up. Okay, now I'd like to introduce the choreographers who we could not have done the cool dancing without. Tracy Dobbin, Chelsea Smith, and Lorraine Bedrosian. Over the years, we've all had the privilege of working with Bedrosian, and she's been working with us for 25 years for Laura Secord musicals. A lot of us have had the privilege of doing 3 musicals, and as this is our last year, Mrs. Bedrosian says that it's her last year. So it's hard to put into words, but we just like to express our thanks. Not to say the amount of patience she had teaching the baseball team how to dance.
All right, my turn. 25 years. 25 years of memory, a lot of great kids, and leaving this year with baseball, which I tend to enjoy very much as I played a long time ago. And the girls, the cast, it was just an excellent year. But I got a special spot in my heart for those boys.
I'm up here to introduce some other people that made things happen. I'd like to start with the audiovisual resource person, John Galvis, choral director, Jay, and the music director, Mr. Sisters.
24th and final Secord show. And I guess on behalf of the cast, we'd just like to say thanks so much and goodbye. All the long hours you put in, all the great ideas.
Three-time show.
Yes, we're dubbing it the 3-time show. Mr. Brian DeMartle, Mr. Brian.
Basically made the show. Our stage director, Mr. Lee Poplar. Now we'd like to invite you back to the cafeteria for refreshments and meet the cast. Cast, if you guys like to head there now. Orchestra as well. Orchestra groups. Cafeteria, if you exit out those doors there, is any back. Sure, just go up the stairs now.